welcome back to my channel. First I want to say, yes, I am not wearing makeup. I know my skin looks crazy, but it needed a break. I have a Witch's Roots unboxing for you guys today. So I didn't want to put on a bunch of makeup fresh out of the shower. It's not good for your skin, so we're not going to do that today. Today you just get how I look without anything when my skin's irritated. Welcome to real life. This is the February Witch's Roots box from the Witch's Moon. I do recommend this box greatly. It's become my favorite box to get every month. I do love the Tame Wild box, but this is definitely my favorite. So this month's box is about the Triskele, which is I believe a Celtic symbol. It is used in a lot of paganism, but I believe its roots are in Celtic. I can't remember for sure. But anyways, so yeah, that is this month's theme. It is the Triskele, and I will get right into it with you guys. Now, I don't know if this more close-up video helps you guys see stuff better. I hope it does. If not, we'll figure something else out. So this is this month's box. It smells really good. Whatever, like a mint and a eucalyptus and maybe a citrus I could smell in here, which I'm hoping that doesn't mean that the oil leaks. That always makes me nervous when you could smell stuff really good. So this has all the information on everything that's in this box. I'm going to set this aside because I don't want to look at it just yet. So the first thing we have on top is the beautiful artwork that they put in these boxes every month, and this one is of course about the Triskele, and hopefully you guys can see that quite well. Of course, I will do what I've been trying to do and leaving like a detailed photo of everything at the end of the video so that you guys can better see the items. Next up we have this month's Herbal Grimoire, which is about peppermint, so it definitely explains why I'm smelling a mint in there. Again, these are also equally beautiful, and of course my ring light will not allow you guys to see this very well. Alright, I'm really excited to see what's in here. So what to start with first? Every month you get a beeswax hand-rolled candle, so we'll start with that item. Now these candles are only the half size. If you get the other boxes that they have, they are full-size candles. Those are a little too expensive for my budget, although I have been thinking about putting another subscription box into rotation, maybe. I don't want to say I like to live frugally, but I like to make sure I'm not doing more than I can afford to do. So this month's candle is a beautiful like whitish ivory color, and if you've seen my videos for these before, I have mentioned that you can unroll these because they are hand rolled beeswax, and you can add oils and herbs and all of that. I try to mention that every time I do the video for these because I think that's very important to note, because a lot of people like to anoint the outside of the candle, which is fine. I mean, you can do that, but stuff comes off a lot easier. But these, since they are hand rolled and you can unroll them, you can even stick intentions in there, all kinds of stuff. So I do try to mention that as often as I can, because I feel like that makes it very helpful to use these types of candles. They burn really well too. So that is this month's candle. The next item in the box is this month's oil, which it looks like it hasn't leaked, so that's definitely not where I'm getting the smell from. This one does not have any word labels on it at all. It is just a picture of the Triskele, and I find that odd. They usually write something on here. It smells very minty, but also very sweet. It's a very sweet mint with something else. I'm not quite sure what I'm smelling, so I'm excited to see what this says about this. Now this didn't have any plastic or anything on there, and it felt like it was barely screwed on there, so I am shocked that this didn't leak. But they sometimes will send a glass dropper. This one comes with a spray nozzle. Set that off to the side. Next up we have the herb itself, which they always send you a pretty nice hefty bag of it. And of course this month is peppermint, which I have a ton of peppermint, but I could always use more. So there is that. It's quite a decent amount. Then we'll do the incense next. They always send you incense, and this month's incense is called Cycles. Now they never tell you what exactly is in these scents. I wish they would. I mean, I'm glad they finally started at least separating them into packages and labeling them, because they used to not do that. So I would have a bunch of incense bunches from them and not know which ones were which. But now that they do this, it's a little easier to keep track. Ooh, I really like this one. I don't know how to describe this, but it's a very, I want to say it's a neutral scent, slightly woody, but also kind of sweet, but it's very mild. I definitely like this one compared to the last 2 months. Not the previous one, but the one right before that. I couldn't burn those at all. It just, the smell of them, it was too perfumey to me, so I gave those ones away. I did keep last month's, but I haven't burned them yet either because they were a little too strong for me. I do get migraines quite easy, so I have to be careful with certain things and certain scents, otherwise it'll just trigger them. But this one is a nice mild scent, so I don't think I'm gonna have that issue with these. Next up, we have something in this very beautiful, like olive green satin pouch, and it is a stone of some sorts, and if I had to guess, I'm gonna say this is probably fluorite. It's what it looks like to me. I would almost bet on the fact that this is fluorite. I'm usually pretty good at guessing these. I've been into stones for like since I was a very young child, but yeah, I'm pretty positive this is fluorite. If not, I will be surprised. It's a very pretty piece. I like the way this one is shaped. It's almost shaped like a diamond shape. I definitely like it. It almost reminds me of how the Philosopher's Stone is shaped in Harry Potter. If that helps with any reference, I'm sorry I make a Harry Potter reference, but if it works, it works. The next item we have is a smudge stick of some sort, and this smells like eucalyptus. It looks like eucalyptus too. I can't tell if that's all this is. It might be only eucalyptus. Eucalyptus has a lot of really good benefits, a lot of breathing and inhalation problems. So like if you have a lot of congestion, eucalyptus is really awesome for it. So I'm excited to have this. All right, and the last item is in this very sheer green pouch, and this appears to be our Triskele item. It is a beautiful pendant, and it looks like it's made of pewter, and it is on a nice leather cord. I really like that. It is gorgeous. It's got like some swirls around the outside of it. I'm a fan of that. So we will quickly go through each item in here and make sure it is all here and get a little details on some of the items that were included. Now we get to break into this bad boy. I always save these little strings. Which, Elena, if you're watching, I'm pretty sure this is what I used to do your last letter I sent you in a pen pal, so I keep these for things. You never know when you're going to need some random string, right? Alright, so this month was the Triskele. The first item they have listed is the Peppermint, which again, they send you quite a bit. I would say this is probably about an ounce or so. It's a decent amount, and these you can peel off really easy. The labels are easy to transfer onto stuff, although lately I've been getting quite a few where like the corners are turned up and have stuff stuck to them already, so then I've had trouble transferring them. But in general, these are really easy to transfer from the bag to a jar, so I like that about these labels. The next item we have is the Peppermint Herbal Grimoire artwork, which we have right here. Again, their artwork is always so beautiful, and I definitely put them in my Grimoire and my Book of Shadows. I keep all of those. The next item they have listed is the Triskele Pendant with chain, which is in this pretty little pouch here. Then we have the Triskele Book of Shadows reference page, which again is beautiful. Their art is always so great. Then we have the Triskele Ritual Aura Spray, which was in this bottle. Let's see what was in this. There is, let's see here, spearmint, peppermint, eucalyptus, reverter, rosemary, and our Divine Cycle magical oil. This is to shake first, so maybe I should have shook it and then smelled it. I really like the way this one smells, and again, it's a lot of scents that are very calming and stuff like that, so I like that. And of course it came with a spray nozzle. Then next up we have the Fluorite, which I was pretty positive that's what that was, so good to know I'm not slipping on that. I really like the shape of this one too. Then next up we have the Cycles incense sticks, which again, they don't list what they put on their incense sticks. I really wish they would. I would love to know what I'm smelling, you know what I mean? Then we have the Wishing Mini Spell Candle. And then of course, lastly, we have a dried eucalyptus bundle. So it is just eucalyptus, which explains a lot, but I love the way eucalyptus smells. It smells so amazing. I feel like you don't even need to burn it to enjoy this smell. So I really liked this month's box. It's definitely probably one of my favorite ones. I liked the theme with this one and a lot of the stuff that came in it. I would say my favorite item was probably the stone, honestly, which is probably one of the cheapest items in the box. But I really like fluorite. I don't have too much of it. I've got a couple pieces, but I really like the way that one is shaped. It felt really nice. So I really, really like that stone. It's probably my favorite thing in this box. I would say my next favorite thing is probably the dried eucalyptus because I love the way it smells. And even though I already have eucalyptus, I don't have it in like a burnable bundle like that, so I'm excited to use it. So I really, really like this month's theme. They always impress me. I mean, I don't think I've had a single box that I haven't liked, and I think it has now been a full year. If not a full year, then next month will be a full year. So I definitely will not get rid of this one anytime soon. I really, really enjoyed this. I will leave a detailed photo at the end of this video so you guys can kind of look through and see what exactly is in here. Comment down below what you thought the coolest thing in this month's box is. I would really like to know what you guys think. It's definitely one of my favorite ones that I've gotten from them. So I hope you guys stay tuned for more videos like this. Of course, I upload tons of other content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.